All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive with me.
Yeah.
And today, we're going to be talking about something.
All right, yeah.
Kind of well, it's kind of dark.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It's an episode of
Definitely a dark one this time.
Room 104. So for those of you who haven't seen Room 104, basically every episode is a self-contained story in the same motel room.
Right. Yeah, it's a really
Some of them are funny.
cool premise.
Some of them are sad.
Mhm.
Some of them are scary. Some of them are just
Dark.
kind of weird.
Exactly. Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about Season 4, Episode 1, which is called
All right, the murder.
The Murderer.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be good.
So where do we even begin with this one? I mean, it's like from the get-go, you're just thrown into this world of mystery and intrigue, right? We start with Logan. He's gathered this group of friends together for this private performance by Graham Husker. And Husker is this musician who disappeared like 20 years ago,
Right.
vanished off the face of the earth.
Mystery no one knew
Right.
happened to him.
And the only thing he left behind was this mixtape called The Murderer.
Right, which already, right off the bat,
Oh, yeah.
super creepy.
Red flag.
And then the fact that Logan tracked him down, found him
Yeah,
living under a different name.
Yeah.
Like, why all this secrecy?
exactly. I mean, it's like, why the disappearance, why the alias, what's he running from or to, right?
Right.
But it's not just the backstory, it's the way Husker arrives, too. He shows up all disheveled, clutching a bottle of booze. The first thing he does is demand that everyone put their phones away.
Total power move, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're in my world now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
like, you're going to play by my rules.
Play by my rules, and you're cut off. You're isolated in this room with him, and with that title, The Murderer, hanging over everything.
Right, it's like this ominous cloud just hanging over the whole situation.
Yeah, and then we get this performance, or I don't know if you want to call it a performance.
Right, it's more like these
He's kind of like starts and
this
stops.
bursts
and
in music, these interrupted moments. It's like he's battling something internally.
yeah, he keeps getting sick, and it's like, oh, is this part of the performance?
Yeah,
Is this real? It's really blurring the lines between like what's real and what's staged.
exactly. And then boom, out of nowhere, he just drops this confession to Catherine. He tells her that he killed his mother.
Right, and it's like in this pressure cooker of a room with everyone already on edge.
Yeah, the tension is already so thick you could cut it with a knife, and then he just throws this bomb into the mix.
So is he trying to like get forgiveness, or is he just like manipulating his audience? You know, you really don't know what to believe.
Right. It's like, is this a genuine confession, or is this just another part of his performance, another way to like shock and control his audience?
And how are the other people supposed to react to this?
I mean, they're terrified. They don't know what to believe. They confront him, and then they flee. They leave Catherine alone with him.
And I love how Catherine's reaction is the opposite of everyone else's. Like, instead of fear,
Right. It's almost like she takes on this maternal role with him.
she starts comforting him as he like breaks down and almost becomes childlike. It's super creepy.
It's unsettling, but it also makes you question like their dynamic. Who's really in control here?
Yeah.
Is she manipulating him, or is there genuine concern there?
And of course, the episode ends with no resolution,
Yeah.
no answers. It's just ambiguity. Was the confession real?
Yeah.
Is he actually guilty? I mean, we're just left with these questions about guilt identity and the nature of truth itself.
And I think that's the point, right? It's not about giving us easy answers. It's about provoking us, challenging our assumptions, and sparking these kinds of conversations.
Right. Like if you were in room 104 that night,
Yeah.
how would you react to Husker's confession? Would you believe him? What would you have done?
Exactly. I mean, would you have run away? Would you have stayed and tried to help? It really makes you question your own instincts and your own
Yeah.
beliefs.
Yeah, it's a trip for sure. So I think that about wraps it up for this deep dive. But make sure to check out the episode for yourself if you haven't already, and let us know what you think.
Definitely. It's a thought-provoking one for sure.
All right, until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.